This is Plastic Adventures.
Hey, everybody. This is Steve, and that is Doug over there. And we are your Plastic Adventures toy community team. And we're back. We're setting some kind of a record doing like 2 weeks in a row.
No, it's
Crazy.
crazy.
But we've returned once again, and the toy gods have probably blessed us both with a few things, which is it's a little selfish going into Christmas, right? Like we got it next week, but hey,
I've been buying myself Christmas presents all year round. I don't know if I should
yeah,
expect anything.
it's absolute hell on our loved ones, but because they don't get quite the right one. But
It's the
uh
thought that counts.
no, hey, it's been a good like last couple of months for some cool scores, and I ended up picking up like four things the last week, and I think some of them are pretty cool, and I think you got a couple too.
I do.
Um, do you want me to lead off?
Yeah, go for it, man. I want to see what you got.
Okay, sometimes Bellingham has stuff. They got this antique store that I really like up there, and we actually went kind of looking for like Nicole and maybe something for Vic's dad and my brother, but we happened to wander into one that had. I know you're going to really love these when you see them, and they are in amazing shape.
Oh yeah.
Bros,
All right, so let me see.
Hasbro's.
Hold on. Can I guess who they are? I is that okay? Is that Brutus? That's
No,
not Brutus, but the one in the pink and blue.
they're brothers.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know him.
It's the Steiner brothers, dude.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner. Uh, their actions work really good. I collect these. Boy, that's tight. That's great. So he's
Does
got the
his elbow
Steiner
move?
line. What's that?
Does his elbow move?
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of odd how they picked their articulation, right? So like you can put his arm all the way out to clothesline, or you could bring it in. It's odd articulation. This arm goes up, but he has this torsion spring in his chest, so he can Steiner line like the clothesline. My one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Rick Steiner. I love this guy. Um,
I have to admit
and
that there's some wrestlers that I just don't know because I wasn't a big fan of them.
yeah, like I think the time, like just at that end of the 80s and into the 90s, these guys came in the 90s. He ended up becoming Big Papa Pump, so didn't look anything like this.
Big Papa Bump.
But they're not like super easy to come by, and that he has some sort of like
Mm-hmm.
hammer action. I don't know what it is, but okay. So these were tougher to find the later series, as it was sort of losing steam and momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Any guess as to what I paid a piece for these?
Oh, I don't know. Like I've seen those kind of range. Like some
Yeah,
of
it
them go for
depends on.
$5 and some of them will go for $50. Like I don't know what's the deciding factor for those.
Yeah, I paid $6.50 a piece for them. And I want to say that going is between about $30 and $40 each.
Yeah.
I am not selling them because I have some that are in much lesser condition that are up on a shelf up there. So these will replace those. So it was a great replacement.
Nice. Yeah, like,
Uh,
I don't know much about the WWF series. Like I liked watching them as a kid. But I never got into collecting the toys. To me, they always looked a little weird even back then. So when you have a choice between that or two GI Joes, like which one are you going to pick?
yeah,
I'm gonna pick the two GI Joes. Like that's the way
yeah.
it is. But
Well,
not saying that they're not collectible and they're not cool in their own right because they actually
no, they
are.
they kind of remind me of like He-Man crosses the WWE, because the Remco was doing the AWA figures, and all they
Hmm.
did was just take like their warrior beasts and warlord and stick a
Yep.
wrestler's head on the bodies. The Hasbro's were kind of cool. They all had like these action features and
Mhm.
stuff to them. I played with them when I was a kid, but I also played with the static posed Galoob
Yeah.
brick figures too. So it took a lot of imagination for those.
Yeah. Still
You
to
want me to
this day,
go?
I think the only wrestling toy I owned was that rubber Hulk Hogan that I catapulted off the roof many, many times.
Yeah. Cool kind of reissue at Target right now on that. They're doing
Oh,
those LJN style.
oh, are they?
Slightly different, but like it brings all the feelings back. You want me to go again while we're
Yeah,
on
go for it. Go
Bellingham?
again.
Okay, comic book shop in Bellingham. Look what
Oh, you
Steve
finally
finally
got
got.
one.
I did, yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
super
that's a good
trooper.
condition one too.
Yeah, he's terrific. No scratches, no nothing. Like I would consider probably near mint.
That's beautiful.
Um,
I love the one I've got, man.
yeah, just so happened to be in the comic book store, so I figured, no, I better get it now while I can. I'm never gonna have this chance again.
Did he
Um,
come with his file card?
no,
No, no file card. That's
no,
always seems to be the thing that's missing when people sell those.
yeah, I can probably score one on eBay if I wanted it bad enough, but it was just one of those few um oddballs. I'd like to get a real Starduster.
Oh, I know. I mean,
But
the one I have is not bad. He's a lot less. Let's just say that he's less than $300.
looks a lot better when he costs a lot less. Yeah. Okay, so
uh,
let's see something cool that you got, dude.
okay, I'll show you one of the. So this one I have. It rounds out my G1 Transformer collection. So I've been getting a lot of them from, either China or on eBay and trying to fill in the holes. And this is the last little guy I needed to get all of the Autobots
Oh, right on.
and he's in great condition.
Was this one of the carded figures, or was this like a real G1 G1?
This is a G1 guy.
Oh, great. He's in super shape too. He looks like
Yeah.
all the joints are stiff and everything.
Yeah, he's super cool. So yeah. Um yeah, like so I've through one way or another, either through a Chinese reproduction or through a lucky find either on eBay or somewhere. I've got all of the G1 Autobots. I've got all of the season one Autobots, I should say, and the
Yeah,
season
yeah.
one Decepticons in some form or another. So that makes me happy to be able to say that he completes that collection for me.
I went looking for the yellow cliff jumper and found one because
Ooh.
I remember seeing that as a kid being like, "Oh my God, that's Bumblebee.
But
He's
it's
got the
Bumble
cartoon
Jumper.
face. They changed it." No, 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 no. No, just a yellow cliff jumper,
Just a
that's
yellow
it.
cliff jumper. So
Yeah.
for anybody who's watching and doesn't know anything about Transformers, I don't know who you would be, but just in case there is one out there. So these guys started out as a Diaclone, or what was the other one that they started?
Microman.
Microman. And these ones were actually in different colors in Japan before they came over here. So there's actually blue ones, there's yellow ones, there's red ones. And they were so this one is the sports car kind of version of it. Bumblebee is the VW Bug, and both of them came in all three colors back then. So
Yeah, they were like chibied too,
yeah,
like they weren't like actual like proportional cars, but
no.
Hasbro was brilliant. All they did was take someone else's hard work and tooling and then slapped a name on it and made a mint.
Yeah, they did. And the ones that Hasbro brought over were they kept the yellow one, and they kept the red one, right? And they kept that, and it was uniform all the way from there on out. So no blue ones.
And to make matters worse, do you remember Bumper?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's another one of them that's yellow that looks like Bumblebee. Oh, and Hubcap.
hubcap. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and then
like
Bumblebee turned into Goldbug later on down the line. Anyway, that's a whole other
I
story.
know, and he couldn't move his arms. I'm yoked.
We love those things as a kid. What are we talking about? We love them now.
I did not. Transformers was hit or miss at that point when they were making robots that didn't do anything. Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
Um, okay, I know what I'll share next. This is not new.
Ooh.
This is the YOLO Park. It's an action figure, but you put it together like a model kit.
That's the bigger version
This,
of the YOLO Park that I got.
yeah, probably. This guy's made with real metal parts,
Ooh.
and the eyes light up if you put the batteries in, And there's a little deal here in the gun where if like you put it to the head, it makes there's a switch inside that turns the lights on. I didn't do it,
Oh,
but I mean he's metal parts and he's light up and everything. And I think he was 49.99 when it came out, so
that's
I
worth
had to
it.
have one. Yeah, high premium deco. It's got all like distressing and stuff on it. It's a great figure, but
But he doesn't transform. He's just a figure.
no, but they ended up doing a scaled down version where it's not metal parts
Hmm.
and he doesn't have any electronics. And this is the one that we got.
Oh, that looks good too.
I love this one. It's the classic animation
Yeah.
colors,
The
like
big chested
Transformers the
Optimus
movie.
Prime.
He's the exact same mold, 100%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah, it's just he's way lighter because he's plastic.
And way
But
more animation accurate.
yeah, yeah. So this was 29.99.
Ooh, nice. Where
Yeah,
at?
yeah. I got it off of Amazon. I had some Christmas presents I was buying, and they ran a sale on it, and I couldn't help myself to get it for $10 off. But great figure. I just love this one. Now I don't know what to do with my other one. Um, these YOLO Parks are really good, and you've got the smaller one, which is a
Yeah,
great series, right?
I've got the smaller one that's probably about that size.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and he
I
comes
really really like
you
those.
put him together like you said. They're not really models, but they're not really I don't know what to say. They come to with their arms off and their legs off and their heads off, and you just put
Yeah,
them together. They're not difficult at all.
it's like they're slightly more robust than a Gundam.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like a
yeah,
model kit light action figure. Yeah.
yeah. Like a
Okay.
slightly bigger what do they call them? Bloki.
Yeah.
Yeah, not hard to
Yeah.
put together, but still kind of cool.
No, they're really economical and they look good too. Uh, but I could not pass on that animation colors Optimus Prime. It was too good.
Hmm.
Now I just got to figure out.
I might have
Uh,
to trade you something for that other Prime then, because he's
we'll
kind of
see.
cool.
We'll see if I can part with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, what else did Doug get?
All right. So, if you tuned into our last episode, I talked about the printing stuff that I'd been doing with my sister. My sister and I've been doing this printing thing back and forth. And I don't know. I don't think I showed this one because I think I got this one after the show. But this is Max Rebo. And
Yeah.
so everything on here is 3D printed. So the only thing that's different about him, of course, is he's a darker blue, right?
Hmm.
But my sister, who's really good at painting things by hand, she painted his eyes, and he does move. I mean, everything about him is just like the real figure.
Oh, that's right.
So
Now, when you push those in, they're just meant to be like tension fit, right? When you
yeah,
push
they're
the
here. In
arms and
fact,
legs
I'll
in.
let me see if I can show you. Yeah. So his
Yeah.
arm cops off, and he's got that little flared tip peg,
Ah, that's a huge improvement. That's terrific. Yeah.
and
And
then
it'll sit in
it's
there and there's like a little
a divot on the inside,
yeah,
right? So that
yeah.
way, when you plug it in, it just pops and snaps right in, and there he goes. His arm's right back in there, ready to go.
Yeah. I love that, by the way. Was this Funky McClunky that did all the
Funky
engineering?
McClunky, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, that
he's
guy's doing
terrific.
God's work because he is giving us the things that you can't find anywhere else. Like seriously, like if I wanted to buy the whole set of the Max Rebo band with all of them, I do have all of them now, but if I wanted to buy them and I didn't have them and I wanted to buy them vintage, that's 150 loose, 300 in the package,
Yeah, I
Steve.
was gonna say that sounds like three bills to me. But
Yeah, in the package it's 300 bucks, loose if I was lucky 150, right? So to be able to do this for $6, and then, like I said, each part is 3D printed. So we printed the keys separately,
uh-huh.
and then we printed the base, and then she painted the gold and the silver trim, and it looks dang near one for one for the original. Like I said, only that he's a darker blue, right? And that's fine with me because I never liked how light blue he became over time. Um, so yeah, I mean, doesn't that look good for a
I
3D
like it.
print?
Yeah. I love how you can just get those files from him and good resin printer or something. Uh, Print yourself up the ones that you could never have.
Yeah,
Uh,
like I said during the last show, I mean, there's no way I'm going to get a Stormtrooper Luke. Um, I'm just not. I mean, they rarely come up for sale, and when they do come up for sale, they're a lot of money. Same thing with the blue Snaggletooth, right? So if I
oh,
can,
right. Yes.
if I can get a model of one, a perfect scan and print it off for less than $4, I'm okay with that. I'm seriously, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, especially if it just scratches an itch. And, if we haven't had a chance to get a retro carded one, that Hasbro works on, then,
Right.
you know, uh, no reason not to. I mean, it's just to please you.
Yeah, he just sits on my shelf and he makes me happy, which pretty much is exactly what all this other crap does, right? So that's it.
Well,
That's all I got. That was the big things. I mean, I've been busy with work, so I haven't really been able to go out and spend bills, spend money trying to buy stuff. Plus, it's Christmas, like you said. Really shouldn't be thinking about myself too much.
yeah, yeah. Thanks, by the way, to he who has double the things you're showing today. Uh, okay, I got one last one, and there's a little bit of a tragedy that comes with him, but
Oh no. Oh, you were talking about this. You wanted this. This is the Origins Beastman
it
from
is,
the movie.
yes. Yeah, he's actually really big. He's bigger than or about the same size as He-Man, but he's a big old hefty, clunky uh, chunk
Wow.
of plastic, this guy. Details are really, really good.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's stuff on these that they were taken right from the movie costumes.
Hmm.
Um, it's just stuff that I never saw, right? Like details you don't see when they did the movie. So, he was always kind of blah to me, and he's got these weird like chaps that he wears.
Right, right.
Uh, but you could probably take those chaps off and he's kind of get a little bit more like classic Beastman out of that. He's got these
Well, but why would
little
you want to? I mean, he's from the movie. That's the point, right?
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking that, when I'm looking at this, he actually sports the blue undies, like the
Oh.
original Beastman. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's got these claw things on there on the sides and on the shoulders. So when you look at it in the movie, it was almost like, oh, is this guy some kind of afterthought costume? But he was just having no P television back then. And no, I'm really happy to get him. There was
That's
a
pretty cool.
casualty.
Does he
The
have any other
tragedy,
accessories, or is that all he comes with?
hands.
Extra hands?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a sword that he comes with, but he has two gripping hands and he has two like open, creepy slapping hands. But while I was trying to take his right or his left gripping hand off, the peg broke off.
Oh
This
no.
was not purchased for the retail price either. So
Oh
it was
no.
kind of disappointing, but
Did you get the peg out and were you able to put the other hand in?
yes, yeah. So there's a hand casualty in my little accessory bag that goes with him, but
Oh no. That's
uh,
sad.
so
I
I'm all
hate when
caught
that
up.
happens.
Between him and Blade, I'm all caught up. We got to get Sarad. We got to get a good Gwildor. And dude, we need Man at Arms and Tila to round
They
out the
did a
whole.
Gwildor for Origins, didn't they? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but I
Not
want to
not for
move.
Masterverse, but they did for Origins.
Um, I think they did a Masterverse Gwildor, but he was based off of the cartoon, the
He came
second
with a
one.
two. It was in it. It was. I thought it was an Origins two
Him and
pack with
Orko.
Orko.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he and Orko were in a pack, but his colors are way bright. They don't.
they don't look
Uh,
right.
yeah, it looks great for the animation model, but like if I'm gonna go Gwildor, if I don't get one, I can get one from Classics for really cheap because apparently nobody's buying those for more than $40. So, uh,
Not now that
and
Masterverse is king of the hill.
Sarad from Classics is pretty good too. But I just if they can swing He-Man, they've got to be able to get Man at Arms and Tila in
Absolutely,
that blue
absolutely.
armor, blue and gray with the tan colored gloves and stuff. I mean, it's just
Oh, what'd be really cool is a Skeletor foot soldier.
oh yeah,
Those
that'd be
guys in all
awesome.
black. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'd love that. Oh shoot, I I almost forgot Garth. I mean, Garg. Yeah, I guess I'd have to get him too, since it's
Yeah.
I'm
And
rounding
then
out the
maybe they'll give
movie.
us, what is it? The Courtney Cox and what's his name? The guy that played Paris in Voyager. I don't know his name.
Kevin. Kevin was his name in the
That's
movie. I
it,
don't know what
Kevin.
his real name
I
is.
don't know what
He's
his
like
real name is.
that guy from Masters of the Universe. That's all he is. Thought he was
No,
going to be
he was
something.
on Voyager. I know that. I only know him as Tom Paris. Anyway, that's pretty cool, man. I
Yeah, I was happy to get it. I knew that it needed to be done, so a really good opportunity came up, and I just rocked it and got it.
That's pretty cool. I've only got the he said Nolf Lundgren from that series. I haven't been able to get my hands on Skeletor or the Evil Lyn yet, so we'll see. Maybe something in the future.
I think Skeletor's out there at retail still. You can still get him, and Dolph. You can come across that, but we'll be at the Inland Northwest at some point again. In a few months, and
Maybe
uh,
somebody will have him.
a chance you'll be able to hook him up if you need him. That Dolph Lundgren, well, the non-Dolph, is almost unbuyable if you didn't know that you could get the
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 alternate head.
replacement heads. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyhow, um, yeah,
Yeah.
they're
No,
still out there.
that's
I
all
don't
I
think.
had for sharing time.
Yeah, yeah.
But we do have a couple more minutes, so I say we talk about maybe some of the news that's happening out in the toy world. We can kind of do a hey everybody, welcome to the Plastic Adventures. I'm Doug. This is Steve, and we're going to do a toy mill.
Yeah, we're a little late on the draw for these, but there is some cool stuff kind of going on out there. Um,
I
very, 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 very shortly, I think we're going to get a Masters of the Universe teaser trailer.
yes, I oh yes,
And there have been some very sneaky advanced test showings of that. And from what we've been reading, it's pretty darn good. It's given you that little handshake with the original series, and so far, I like the costumes we've seen. That they make reasonable sense. But
so far I've seen the He-Man costume and the Tila costume, kind of.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know. I From what I've seen, I would have to say I'm more than curious about how it's going to be. But some of the story elements that have been leaked, you're kind of like, oh God, please don't suck, because it sounds like it could suck. I don't want it to suck.
it has a little Earth-based story supposedly,
Yeah.
and I think as long as they just dial that back to the first 20 or 25 minutes, something like that, 30 minutes.
And then take us
Regular
to Eternia.
audiences, they need a jumping in point.
Yeah.
So you make Adam a little bit more human. I think that helps for people to sort of like get on his side. It's not like all of us like 40 something nerds that we just already know He-Man's story and we'd be happy to just dive right in. But
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that's why they're doing it, because maybe there's just a lot of kids, a whole nother generation out there that only knows He-Man from that stupid video. Hey, what is it? The one where he's singing.
oh,
Like that's all they know He-Man for. So maybe this is not such a bad idea to kind of bring it in like that.
well, and that when this movie drops, because they're making a big deal out of it,
Hmm.
when it drops, there is going to be an onslaught of toys that come with it. And
There
I
might
think that
be. I hope so.
would this not be a perfect time for Origins to start squeezing in some of the ones that we haven't quite got yet?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like what's his name? Like Laser Sword
Laser
He-Man?
Power
Laser
He-Man
Power
and Laser
He-Man.
Light Skeletor. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
It's time. Yeah, we
It
we could
definitely
use it.
is. And Masters is what we've referred to as, that's an evergreen franchise, right? Like it always seems to be reinventing itself. Just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? There's always some new angle, some new story, some new pivot that they're trying to do. And I think Masters of the Universe is one of those toys that it keeps doing that, right? Like
Well, yeah, I mean just the fact that we've got what now, like 5, 6 years of Origins out on the
mhm,
shelf and Masterverse, that's great.
which
We've
is
had
way more than the
supporting
original run had.
yeah, supporting media and like it's back again. It's good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So let's talk about so there's in the news lately, in the toy news world, the retro Star Wars made
Hmm.
a couple of announcements. Um, so a couple of weeks back, they snuck one in for Garandon, where they gave us a sneak piece of the character called Garandon. Long Snoot, I think most people know him as.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
but then they showed the droid, who, gosh, why don't I remember his? Well, anyway, they
I
showed
think his designation was like FUAH or something like that. I don't know.
well, they revealed another droid, uh, which is actually kind of cool because I don't think the original Kenner run had too many droids. So it's kind of good that they're giving us these droids now. But they've only shown us three, and they usually release them in six packs.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious what the next weeks are going to be able to have for us in regards to what they're going to reveal. And it seems like to me that they are now hitting in the direction of giving us the figures or characters that we did not have in the original line. So they've done a really good job, as you can see behind me, of giving us a lot of the figures that we had in the original three movies. And then every once in a while, they drop a new one. Oh, here's a new character. Here's a new figure. And then that last release that they had, they did the opposite, right? They gave us five brand new figures that we'd never seen and one old one. And so now I think that because that one was received very well, that we may be heading now in this new direction of getting all brand new Kenner style Star Wars figures for the retro line. And that makes me very happy.
Yeah, I can see the argument for it. I would still love to get a Bespin Han.
Oh, sure.
We're desperately missing that one. And the Hoth Luke, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Some of the like core figures that they had released or originally released. It's like a travesty that we don't have Bespin Han Solo
I know.
on card. We have Hoth Gear Han Solo. Come on now.
Wouldn't it be cool if they
Uh,
painted his boots this time?
I almost prefer that they wouldn't.
If we're going for authenticity, sure. But I mean, come
Yeah,
on. Mhm.
yeah.
It's one of those things
So,
like if you can, should you? So,
but
but yeah,
it's cool.
I'm expecting some pretty great things from the retro toy Star Wars line. I mean, like the only thing that we haven't seen from them is any kind of retro vehicle, really. They've given us a lot of action figures. But for Star Wars was equally a heavy vehicle line as well. And I think some of us would be pretty happy to see that. Even one of the smaller ones, if they started releasing mini rigs or something.
Yeah, it makes me curious because I know that the tooling was alive enough in the 90s and after that to continue producing those molds, right?
Hmm.
It just makes me curious what kind of condition it's in and if they did a classic retro X-Wing in that classic box just like they do the other stuff. I mean, of course it'd be like $79 for a
Yeah. But I mean,
tooling they
if you
didn't
give
have to
us the
pay
original
for. And
box and slap a retro sticker on it, I'll buy it.
yeah, I know the TIE Fighter, the Millennium Falcon,
Oh,
that that's a kind of a keystone piece right there. But uh,
yeah, it would be kind of fun maybe if they like tested the waters a little bit and gave us like either one of the mini rigs or maybe the land speeder, right?
yeah, I would be down for that. Some smaller vehicle that they like. I don't know what I would do. I'd be excited for it, but I can't buy it and display it.
You can if the
Man,
box
that's.
is 100% look retro looking. You know you would.
I guess I'll find a way, right? Like Victor can live someplace else.
There's a shed.
Uh,
You'll be fine.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, what else you got? Anything? Any news related? Anything we heard?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, and I guess I expected it a little bit, but have you heard about all of the QC issues that those loyal subjects mask toys are having?
Oh no, this is new. I have not heard.
Yeah,
What
it's
kind of
just
QC issues?
it's a lot of little things. It's like Thunderhawk's wings not staying up, or um, the same thing with the lasers in the door, and there's little bits on Condor and The first thing was that people got these sticker sheets and the stickers weren't quite sized appropriately for the toys. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so it's a lot of little slop. And Loyal Subjects hasn't really come out and said we're sorry. They've just kind of defended it. Hey, if you pay $150 for that other guy's red gull wing that he made, those have QC issues too. They do this, this, and that. And I just thought,
Well, that's not really an argument saying because their QC sucked, our QC sucks too. Like you can't.
yeah,
That's not an
because
argument.
those other guys are a super small company, and Loyal Subjects is not big, but it's not small either.
Hmm.
And I kind of expected this based on, when you see the BST AXN line of toys out there, you see them, like predominantly at Walmart. You look at them and you're just like, man, the picture looks so much better than the final result. Um,
It's the classic cheeseburger at Burger King, right? The commercial. The
oh,
bun is
right, yeah,
big, the patty is juicy, the lettuce is fluff crispy, and then you get it yours and you're like, what the hell is this?
yeah. So, do I think it's a bust? No, but I mean, I saw a picture the other day, and if this is true,
Mhm.
they just didn't put the screws in the bottom chassis of Thunderhawk.
Like they just
They
skipped the
flipped it
screws
over, and there's
altogether?
like these four screws that hold the thing together from the bottom, and they were just like not there.
Mm. Okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
the packaging is really good, and the toys, like static as they are pretty cool. They
Right.
look nice to display, but um, unfortunately, too, like right when they were rolling out, they got underneath some tariffs, and it pushed pricing up. On those toys, I want to say it was something to the effect of about a 20 to 25% increase in the price
Mm.
versus what they thought originally. So that was a little unfortunate to see, but I mean, by that time, there's this old saying, well, we're pregnant now. Like we're, what do you do? What do you
No,
do?
going backwards.
I mean, they've already announced the second wave, which I think
Hmm.
it's like Jackhammer and Hurricane that are the
Okay.
second wave. Hopefully they pick it up, but I mean, Jackhammer and Hurricane are going to be $60 vehicles like Thunderhawk when they come out. So,
Yeah.
with any
I,
luck.
I had a feeling that that was as much as I would love to have one of those. I knew that was going to be one of those lines that I was probably not going to be able to get my hands on, at least on the first try or even the second try when they come out. I'm going to have to wait for for somebody to sell them somewhere
Yeah,
else before I can get my hands on them.
everybody was so excited in all of the social media groups. I got him! I got him! Look what came today!
Mhm.
Oh boy! Oh boy! And then, all right, we're digging in here, but yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in the company leadership for not just stepping into it and saying, yeah, um,
Well,
we
it
thought
sounds
we
like they
had it.
pulled a Sony, right? Sony does the same thing. They release a crappy product, everybody complains, and they go, man, whatever. You still paid for it. Whatever. That's their
Wonderful.
customer
Yeah.
service. Whatever. That
Yes,
seems to be the way they're going.
that's what's been on my mind the last couple of days.
So
Looking, I think we got oh Toy Fair in February or something coming up. So
I'm sure we'll see
I'm
something pretty
expecting a
cool
lot
there.
to see a lot more. We will see if there's any Masters movie figure reveals at that point.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? Because we're
Uh,
close. Because we're
I
close.
think yeah, because I mean show them at the end of February and the movie's out. I want to say in June. So that'd be a good
You got to
place.
whet people's appetite somehow. You got to give them something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, so I got one thing to end on real quick. That super cool reveal from Comic-Con of Wind Charger.
Oh, right.
Um, he's finally started hitting shelves. And I can say that I'm not going to say I did or I did not get one, but it's he's not here yet. And maybe I'll have something to share about that one in the future. But if you are trying to get that very last G1 version Autobot for that damn Earthrise set, You're in luck. He's hit shelves.
About time.
It is about time.
And
Oh,
they've reissued Cosmos in some capacity that now you can get
oh,
him too, but that one
yeah,
was some people were up or down on that one.
yeah. I think the first issue was just good enough.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, I
All
think
right.
that's a wrap on sharing time. Uh, we have an interesting discussion topic for the first time in a long time. We're not boring this time.
Can't wait to
So
talk about it.
yeah, everybody, if you want to hang in there and wait for that one to drop, we're going to record it here in just a couple of minutes. And hey, like, subscribe, or at this point, if you're still out there, just watch. Uh,
We love you all. Thank you for your one view. Love you. See you in the aisle.